Hello everybody, how are we doing today? My name is Juan Pesina. Thank you so much for tuning to my YouTube channel, Pesina Music. Today we're going to be doing another YouTube tutorial called I Thank God from Maverick City Music. The key is going to be in D flat major, 130 BPM, 4/4 time. Now why D flat and not C sharp major? Very simple. Both key signatures you could say work, but for the sake of simplicity, I like to use D flat. Why? Because D flat is actually easier to read than C sharp is. Even though D flat and C sharp are in harmonics, it's still easier to read if you write down the chords and the note names by D flat major. For example, C sharp major would have been C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, not F, E sharp. Because if you're going to follow theory rules, you're going to start the scale, and you have to give everybody its own individual note name in the scale. So incorrect theory would be C sharp, D sharp, F, and then F sharp. It's C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, and C sharp. Now, why is it E sharp? Basically, in sharp, what it means raise up a half step. So this is E, being raised up a half step, E sharp. Now, D flat, you avoid having those weird, approaches like an E sharp. You're not going to have an F flat. You're not going to have a C flat. In different keys, you will have that instance, but in the key of D flat, you avoid that. For example, it would be D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. That's why, for the sake of theory, I'm using D flat instead of C sharp. Can you use C sharp major? You can if you want to. It's really up to you. But I'm thinking in my praise and worship team, we have a lot of people who are not really music theory buffs, so therefore I've tried to simplify it as much as I can. And D flat is just simpler to understand than doing it in C sharp major, especially when you're trying to write out the chords. So these are the chords that are in this song. We're going to have a D flat, F, A flat. You're going to have a G flat, B flat, D flat. You're going to have an A flat, C, E flat. This would have been an instance if you would have done in the key of C sharp, where it would have been confusing because it would have been a G sharp, B sharp, and D sharp. That's why I like to use it in the other key for simplicity. A flat, C, E flat. Next is B flat minor, B flat, D flat, F. And lastly, we're going to be doing this D flat over F, which is going to be an F on the bottom, A flat, D flat. Also, before I forget, we also have another chord, which is an E flat minor, E flat, G flat, B flat. Also, one thing that I want to mention, these chord progressions are from my interpretation. So if you hear something else, definitely use it. You don't have to use my chord progression. If you don't want to do the D flat over F, that's up to you. If you just want to do a normal D flat, it's up to you. It's what works best for your team. So therefore, this tutorial is going to have my interpretation. Just want to let you guys know that. Intro, you're going to vamp the D flat. It has this melodic line, which is a G flat, F, G flat, F. Example will be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And you repeat, as long as you guys want it to. Now, verse one is very simple. You're going to have two chords. So the first 4 measures is going to be a D flat. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 4. 2 measures of G flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 2 measures of D flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, verse 1 and verse 2 has the same chord progression, and for the sake of the duration of this video, we're just only going to do verse 1. All you have to do is copy the chord progression from verse 1 to verse 2, and there you got it. So, verse 1 goes like this. Wandering to the night, wanting a place to hide this weary soul, this bag of bones. I tried with all my might, but I just can't win the fight. I'm slowly drifting, a vagabond. Sweet. Now pre-chorus. The pre-chorus 1 and pre-chorus 2 have the same chord progression. So do the same thing that we're going to do with verse 1 and verse 2. Just copy over the chord progression. So pre-chorus goes like this. 1 measure of A flat, 1 measure of B flat minor, 1 measure of G flat, 1 measure of D flat, 1 measure of A flat, 1 measure of D flat, well, D flat or D flat over F, which I like the D flat over F. And then 2 measures of G flat. Now, if you see me play the 9s in all my previous videos, remember, I like to add the 9s for almost everything. That's just me. So pre-chorus 1 goes like this. And just when I went on the road, I met a man I didn't know, and he told me that I was not alone. Chorus. The chorus goes like this. You're going to have 1 measure of D flat, 1 measure of E flat. You can add that 7th. I like to add the 7th. 1 measure of D flat over F, and 1 measure of G flat. Then you're going to have a B flat minor, and then you're going to have a measure of G flat. Then you repeat it again. But when you do that second time, I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, I thank God is going to land on a D flat. This is how the chorus goes. You picked me up, turned me around, placed my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because He healed my heart, changed my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, oh, I thank God. Whew, that song is not easy to sing. Sorry if I'm struggling with this high A flat. I've been working on it, and I will execute it. But for the sake of this video, if it hurts your ears, I'm sorry. Bridge. Now, Hell lost another one. This is where the female lead takes over. And you're going to hear that the guys drop down an octave. And they give room for the lead, female lead, to actually, powerhouse through this. It's up to you guys if you want to do that. So they hold this D flat, and it goes like this. Oh, hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Oh, hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. One thing that we do in our worship team when we do the song, I like to bring the pre-chorus type of style, just to give it a different feel to it. And sometimes Maverick City Music did something similar. That's where I got it from, where they basically, again, the pre-chorus chords are just repeated over this bridge. It sounds like this. Hell lost another one. I am free. And I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. And then goes back to the chorus. Now, I call this a tag. Basically, what they did is that they vamped the D flat for the get up, get up. It just goes like this. Get up, get up, get up, get up out of that grave. And, the he sometimes goes up to this F, a harmony, just to try to give it a little bit more intensity. Get up, get up, get up, get up out of that grave. And when they finish the song, I like how they ended it when they drop it down an octave vocally. So, which is a lot easier to sing. That would be like this. You picked me up, turned me around, placed my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because He healed my heart, changed my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, oh, I thank God. Basically, that's it. So guys, if you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. We passed over 3,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome, 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 awesome. Eventually, you know, this is something that we definitely want to live off and do this for a living. So don't stop supporting. We love you guys. This is a bilingual channel, so you will also see other, you could say, Spanish videos soon. I'm going to try to be doing covers. I think it's time for that. So I just don't want to produce, tutorials. I also want to do other things as well, like my instrumentals. Hopefully you guys have been listening to those. And lastly, I want to give a shout out to my wife. She has a YouTube channel that we haven't recently posted, but we will, called Pesina Clan, where we talk about family, life, Bible, God, how to raise your children. I have a son named, well, I'm not telling you guys his name, but I have a son, and he's 7 months old. He's beautiful, and love this kid to death. So, and we just like to talk about the things that we have been learning, and hopefully it's a blessing to you guys. So just wanted to mention that, and thank you guys so much. Be attentive. Thank you. Until next time.